Hey, I'm Mikey from Segway of Ontario, and today I'll be showing you how to pump up your electric scooter's tires. Okay, so you may be thinking, I just got my scooter, there's no way they'll run out of air. When do I pump up my tires? Or maybe you've never pumped up your tires and just want an expert opinion. Breathe, it's okay. Pumping up a tire isn't that hard, but it just takes some practice. Let's go through some basics. In terms of when to pump up your tires, it's important to take time and your local climate conditions into account. If it's summertime, you'll want to pump up your tires every 2 to 3 weeks. The warmer it is outside, the less air you'll lose over a longer period of time. Compared to the winter months, you'll want to check your tire pressure every 1 to 2 days, or better yet, every day. The colder it is outside, the more air you'll lose over a shorter period of time. Also, one other thing to note, the more air you have in your scooter's tires, the more range you'll have. Now, let's pump up some tires. First, you want to grab a manual or electric pump you might have in your garage, like these. I have both pumps here at home, but ideally, you want to pump with a gauge on it. What do I mean by this? It's basically a regular tire pump that you manually push air out of, which has a PSI measurement reader right here. Now, the reason why we recommend a pump with a gauge on it is so you can track how much air you're filling your tires with. Now, keep in mind that scooters have PSI limits, which are visible in your scooter's user manuals and even on the sides of tires that you're pumping air into. Okay, so first you want to take the valve extender included with the scooter you purchased and insert it into this side of your manual pump, like so. And then to keep that valve extender in place, you want to then flick the sleever up to 9 o'clock like so. If you have an electric tire pump like this, you'll already notice that the valve extender is already in place, so there's nothing you have to do. If your tire pump looks like this or like this, you're ready to pump up some tires. Take my 9bot Max G2 for example. The recommended tire pressure is rated between 42 to 48 PSI according to the user manual. But if we're talking about the actual tire itself, the maximum pressure is rated at 55 PSI, meaning that you can go up to it, but do not go over it. Follow the exact same method for the scooter that you have. See that little metal cap on your scooter's tires? That's called a valve cap. You're gonna unscrew that just like so and place it somewhere safe so you don't lose it. Now take the valve extender you attach to the nozzle of your manual pump and screw this end of it onto what's called the valve stem on your front wheel. You want to keep twisting the valve extender onto the valve stem until no more air hisses out of it. At that point, you can start pumping air into your front tire. Once you've reached the recommended or the maximum allowed PSI for your device, quickly unscrew the valve extender from the valve stem. Keep in mind that you'll always lose a bit of air while unscrewing the valve extender from the valve stem. We strongly recommend that you be careful while dislodging these two parts because the valve stem is very delicate and can be bent or punctured with a certain amount of pressure. Take the valve cap and screw it back onto the valve stem on your front wheel. Now, we're gonna do the same thing for the back wheel. This process might be a bit more difficult for the back wheel because the valve stem is buried into the hub motor, but we'll deal with it. Once again, unscrew the valve cap, screw the valve extender onto the valve stem, and start pumping air into the back tire. After reaching your designated PSI range or limit, disconnect the valve extender from the valve stem and screw your valve cap back on tight. I hope you learned a helpful thing or two about how to pump up your scooter's tires. If you have any comments and/or questions for us, please leave them down below. As always, I'm Mikey from Segway of Ontario, and did you have a flat tire?